yesterday on a pedestal. They said, Gary, you don't get it. This is 1997, Gary, at the Chamber of Commerce event in New Jersey. They're like, Gary, you don't get it. People like to go into the store and touch and feel it. I said, friends, you don't get it. People like better prices and convenience. And so what do I say to that person, my man? I say that unless you go on the offense, someone else is going to. I get how you grew up. I get how you wish the world was. The problem is that's not how the market responds. Like, I think that this is a very basic question that has played out 100 times. I spoke in Florida years ago. I was an early investor in Uber. I missed the the great mistake of mine. Literally, I was investing a lot at the time, and Travis, one of the co-founders of Uber, was one of my best friends. My first book I ever wrote, the only person I acknowledge in the whole book besides my family is Travis, because he had down period before Uber, and he like helped me with the book. My homie. And I passed twice on the angel round of Uber. If I wrote the $25,000 to $50,000 check that I normally was writing back then, I would have made $500 million. That's called a mistake.
So back in the day.
But to finish that thought, I apologize. I spoke in 2000, I don't want to make it up, maybe 11, 12. I spoke at the Black Car and Taxi Convention. This was about a year and couple months into Uber's run. It was in San Francisco, New York. It was still not everywhere. And I gave a lot of talk of like, this thing's coming. And when I tell you a room like this laughed me off the stage. And they laughed me off the stage because of naivete. When I went into Q&A, one of the guys, maybe the third guy, said, Gary, that was very compelling, but you don't know what you're talking about. I'm like, educate me, sir. He goes, we've got the politicians in our pocket. I said, sir, how? He said, how what? I said, how do you have the politicians in the pocket? He goes, we have money. I'm like, you clearly have no fucking idea what Silicon Valley is. They have a lot more money than you. And that's where I get emotional. I get emotional because people hold on to moats that don't exist. If you are not consumer centric, you will lose. Uber didn't win because they had more money. Uber won because it was better for the consumer. The consumer is the only thing. For me, I obsess over the consumer, for the travel, for the bookstore. If you make it great for the consumer, then you can win, but you can't be delusional. If you sell a book for 30 bucks that Amazon sells for 13, you're gonna find the occasional person that wants that high touch and what have you, but there's no scale in that, and you're gonna lose a lot of people. And business is a tough game, man. Business is not your